Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to go over the newest collab in the world of Monster Strike. It is a certain scientific railgun, to aる科学の railgun. This collab will be active until January 2nd, so actually you have the ability to wait until the New Year's character is revealed and open for you to actually pull on this gacha if you do not want to do it immediately. So you can see if you get the new monster, New Year's monster really quick, then maybe you pour the rest into the Railgun series, or not. Up to you. Just keep in mind that there will be a bunch of stuff leading to the new year that will be tempting your orb wallet, so be careful how much you spend on this collab. We'll see if it's worth it or not in a few seconds. Now, of course, here is the gacha characters for this collab. You can see, because I'm a little late again, the rate ups are already active for individual characters. Wait for the particular one that you want if that so is what you want to do. The three characters, we got Misaka Mikoto, Shokuho Misaki, and Shirai Kuroko. For our 4 5-star monsters, you have Saten Ruiko and Uiharu Kazari. So let's see the details of these characters. That's probably the main reason why you would actually want to watch this video anymore. Besides, I try to do this faster, but this weekend just wasn't happening. First off, we've got Misaka Mikoto. She does have an 8.5 rating on GameWith. It's interesting. The GameWith ratings from when they were first announced after news to when they were released to now actually did change significantly across all three monsters, which was interesting to see. But for Mikoto here, let's bring her up on the big screen on the left, right? Speed power up reveals weak points of hit enemies and will do a special attack. After done moving, that special attack is percentage damage and also will do indirect null elemental damage, which does mean the killer will be affected on that attack. So if your target is of a wood type, it will take even more than usual. First gear for the strike shot, we've got a 50% boost on attack and you get 10x your speed. When you wait until the second gear, which is only 4 turns, you get an 80% attack boost and your speed goes up to 12x. For either version, the amount of turns that the weak point will be revealed is 2, and then the follow-up attack is a 21% percentage attack with a guaranteed minimum of 1.5 million and will do indirect damage equal to 16x her attack stat. For the second gear, it goes up to 26% with a minimum guarantee of 2 million and that indirect damage goes up to 24x. Do note that the percentage damage will only do 3/4 as usual to non-boss targets, which is actually interesting. Usually it's 50%, and that's been like the attachment to, I guess, everything lately. So it's interesting that she's adjusted to 75% rather than 50. So very interesting. And of course, where can you use Mikoto? Gardens 9 and Aikumo, the Gozatsu quest, are good places for her to shine right now. Next up, we've got Shokuho Misaki. For some reason, it's really hard for me to pronounce her name. I have no idea why. But she has speed power up and will delay all hit enemies. All enemies on screen, period. You do not have to actually hit them. All enemies on screen will be affected. Do note that the delay count is randomized for each enemy, so who knows what it'll go. It does seem like it biases towards the lower end, as seems to be the case, but usually, but interesting to note. The buff for Shokuho here is 30% on the attack, 4x for the speed on the first gear, and then 60% attack with 8x speed on the second gear. Delay count is 1 to 3 on the first gear and then goes up to 2 to 4 on the second gear. Like I said, it does seem to bias towards the lower end of the spectrum, so but it does appear to be random. Nobody has found any trigger to affect that. Notable stages where you can use Shokuho will be Garden 7 and Cortina, the EX stage. And last but not least, we have Shirai Kuroko, who also has an 8.5 rating. She has speed power up and will increase the weak point effectiveness, a special attack to the first hit enemy as well. damage for this can carry over to the next gauge while that special attack is happening. It won't run away in the middle of it, so that's always a good sign to do overkill damage there. First gear is a 40% attack boost with 8x speed. Second gear, that goes up to 60% and a 10x speed. Weak point effectiveness is at the same, where it does 50% more damage than usual, but for the first gear it will only last for 2 turns including its use, and the second gear will last for 3. And then of course the follow-up attack does some physical damage as well. That'll do 2.4x times 5 hits, and then the second gear it'll go up to 3.06 for 5 hits. Notable stages for Kuroko is probably the bigger one here is the Shinen Light stage for the Kinki no Goku Abyss, and of course Garden 6 looks like is usable for her as well. Now, if we take a look at the 4 5-star monsters for the gacha, we've got Saten Riko at a 7.5 and Uiharu Kazari at a 7.0, which means they're solid collab 5-star monsters. Make sure you pick up at least one. Nothing critical to maximize their luck at 90, so you don't need to do that if you don't want to, but I would still pick up one at the very least. Now, for those of you who are willing to pay some money for the collab paid pack, we've got Kamijo Toma there in the dark element. He is also an 8.5, so all characters in this collab of 6-star has a 8.5 rating attached to them right now. His strike shot is speed power up, heals friendly status effects, clears enemies buff statuses, and will do a follow-up attack. That follow-up attack does guarantee to hit the boss, but you will possibly need to position him carefully to get that the weak point bonus, because it does not guarantee that. You can see the buff there. Nothing notable except for Castle 5, the original Castle stages. Number 5 is where you can use Toma here. So again, not super game breaking anywhere, which should be nice to have, usable in general. So if you want them, go get them. And of course the event quests, you've probably done your share of them already. I am still quite behind, especially on the direct drop. I think I've only done 2 so far. But you've got you know, the usual 5 quests there that you can play around. Was it Kiyama, Doppelganger, and I can barely read it on my screen, so was it Kinuhata, I think? Yeah. Is going to be your direct drop quest. No max luck needed, 7 drops each day, so don't forget to try and clear it each day. And if you can play with co-op, you have a higher chance of getting 3, so you can maximize the 10 drops you can get per day. And then you've got friend Seivern and Kozaku Kozaku Mitori. There you go. Mitori. Okay. As your scheduled quest, so look out for them to be in the stage. Now we've got our Chou Kyukyoku quest with a Mugi no Shizuri here. This insidious Chou Kyukyoku quest is a farmable type, so all of your monsters get plus 99 luck. No need to bring max luck monsters, just farm away with your best OPs and collect her to max luck. Now, it wouldn't be a collab without some missions, and this time the missions are quite simple. You can go here with the wristband to see them in action, and I guess I should turn off the sound just in case. And as you can see, I've made very small progress on this as well, but there are 6 missions here that must be completed in order, so you can't jump around or pre-clear them. But you can see the quest that you need to finish here. You can click that orange button to jump to the quest if it's active. If not, you will go to the schedule and it will let you turn on the notification when that quest is available, which is a nice feature. You should take advantage of it. But once those 6 missions, to clear those 6 missions, you must use a Railgun collab monster in your party to clear it. And again, you can get the details by clicking the I button. Once you complete all 6 missions, you will be able to unlock the vending machine here, which is the second part of the mission area. But before we go there, what's important is one of the rewards. If you see on mission 5, you do get this special Collab Ableberry Scroll. This Ableberry Scroll must be used on a Railgun Collab monster by January 4th. It's a use it or lose it kind of thing. Even if you don't have anybody specific on it, you've got it in your inventory, you might as well use it. So use it on somebody, even if it's a drop monster, before it disappears. Now, for the second part of the collab, which unfortunately I have not gone to, once that happens, that second menu item here will be open, and those will be the missions to replenish your security points. Now, what are the security points for? That's for the vending machine. That vending machine there, you can kick and to get one of 3 possible rewards that you can see on the bottom of the slide there. Those items are going to be randomized. We'll talk about what they are in a bit, but that will, it's nice bonuses to have for the event. Now, what are the missions that you need to do to replenish your security points? Do you note that once you complete a mission, you'll also earn 15 copies of Kongo Mitsuko, another collab monster for this game. There are 4 missions that will basically cycle in order: 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you finished, it goes back to 1 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 until you're happy. The missions are quite straightforward. All you need to do is clear 1, clear a collab quest; 2, clear any temple quest; 3, clear any library quest; and 4, clear any guardian beast quest. They'll just cycle in order. Very simple. Does not even need a collab monster at all. Just do it and you will get that security point back. And so, quick summary of the rewards here. Of course, I said there is a chance to get something besides items, and those are abilities from the vending machine. We'll talk about that in detail later. The next slide has them. But other missions, you get some good job stamps, a badge from the vending machine. The number of times you kick it, you'll also get some good job stamps or alternate strikeout voices too. So, what are these abilities? And I don't even know, I can't even show you them in my game because I didn't get that far. I'm sorry. But at least you know that, I haven't been making progress off screen too. But here are your 4 abilities. They will come up randomly and there's not any guarantee you'll see them, but some pretty good rewards. The first one will give you 2x chest drops at the end of the stage. The university cap will give you experience times 50. The muscle hand will give you attack and bump boost of 50%. And then the luck icon will give you all monsters at max luck, so you can enjoy farming outside of Monster Strike Day. Now, these abilities are usable in certain areas only. Obviously, collab stages are in play, but you can also use them in the library, the temple, or the guardian beast stages as well. Up to you, but these abilities can only be used up until January 3rd. Now, we talked about that vending machine, right? Those abilities come from the vending machine, but you can also get some items. You can see some tokudamas. You can also get some of the Misaka robots, right? I guess 10032 is her number identification. I have no idea what's up with that, but they do come in packs of 5, 10, and 15. So just another monster you can max luck easily through some events. You do also get some rewards by kicking that vending machine. Get up to 20 kicks to maximize your rewards that way. Alternate strike job voices, good job stamps, and badges, titles. And yeah, that's it. To wrap it up, the login rewards, of course, you've probably gotten most of these by now. No, you should have gotten them if you haven't missed a day, which is always nice. And of course, don't forget any mission monster rewards or anyone that you paid for in the paid pack can be used as max luck for the duration of the collab. This does include the old Misaka Mikoto that came out back when we had the Dengeki collab. You can use your friend points here and pick up some copies of the old Mikasa there. I don't even remember the last time I've done this gacha, so it is mainly junk. So you do have like the friendly units, which, yeah, right, these guys. So it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to try and max like her, but thank God I did it before, right? Anyways, that's it for the collab. Hopefully you have all of your questions answered. If you want to go over the details for the strike shots of the gacha monsters, go ahead and rewind. Wow. Backtrack and look at that again. Otherwise, enjoy. The gacha video should be coming tomorrow, and let's hope that results in some good gacha. So that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment below. ENGMons on Twitter/X have the latest news. We're gonna have more details for the collab later, so make sure you don't miss out on that. And of course, the Discord channel, link to the description below. Link to the server in the description below. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time.